Using water. We do it every day, but it is something most people take for granted. Do you know how to track your water usage? It is easy to check your water meter reading or to check and see if you have a leak by using your meter. By following a few simple steps, any homeowner can monitor their own water usage and possibly could save hundreds of dollars in lost water costs. First, start by locating your water meter box. This is usually in the front of your house by the curb, but in some neighborhoods it can also be in between you and your neighbor's house by the mailboxes. Next, using either a screwdriver or a meter box key, which is available at your local hardware store for around $8, remove the lid, being careful not to disconnect any wires that are attached to the meter and the black box on the lid. Wires being cut or ripped from the meter will result in costly repairs, possibly at the homeowner's expense. With the lid placed to one side and before you stick your hands in, carefully examine the inside of the box for spiders and snakes, as both like to make their homes here. After inspecting the inside of the box, locate the dial. Lift up the flap in order to see the face. If the meter face is dirty, clean any dirt and debris off so that you can see the numbers as well as the leak indicator. Now you are ready to get a reading off the meter as well as check for possible leaks. It is important to note that the City of Rowlett bills water per each 1,000 gallons and reads the meter each month down to the 100-gallon marker. In order to read your meter as the city does, start with the second number from the left and read the next 4 spaces to the right. You can also use the meter as an aid to check for leaks. First, you will need to make sure that no one will be using any water for several minutes and that all the water in the house is off, such as kitchen sinks, dishwashers, ice makers, outside faucets, and washing machines. Once you are certain that no water is being used and you have located the leak indicator, in this case a small red circle with a black notch, you will want to note its current location and then watch it for 3 to 5 minutes. This is because some leaks, such as those caused by a toilet leaking by, are intermittent and not steady and can be harder to detect. If the leak indicator is spinning, then there is a leak, as even the smallest amount of water passing through the meter will cause the dial to turn. Count how many times it goes around in 1 minute. Each full rotation of the leak indicator is 1/10 of a gallon, and the homeowner is responsible for all leaks starting at the PVC fitting where the meter and the yard line are joined. Most leaks at the meter occur at the PVC fitting or just after on the customer's line. If your meter indicates a leak, it is a good idea to walk your yard looking for patches of tall green grass or moist, soft areas. You should also check under your sinks for any damp pipes and make sure your toilets are not continuously running. Also, make sure that no inside or outside faucets or drip hoses are running. If you have a leak, you should contact a local plumber. After you are done reading your meter or checking for a leak, be sure to carefully place the wire back in the box and replace the lid. Make sure the lid is flush with the top of the box and will not move when stepped on. Now that you have been given the skills to read your meter and check for leaks in and around your home, you should be able to better understand your normal usage and detect any leaks before they become major problems. Remember, every drop counts.